What's up, fellas, and welcome back to the channel. Gamer Schmamer here to bring you more college football playoff analysis. Today, I'm rocking with simulating the whole season of 2018-2019 for the 4 playoff competitors: Alabama, Clemson, Notre Dame, and Oklahoma. I'm going to do this simulation from the point of view of Oklahoma, but don't worry, we'll be checking out the other 3 and see how they do and how they fare. And let's get into it. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate the entire season, and we'll see what comes up. All right, so when we come back, it pops up, OU gets these recruits. Very interesting to see that our top recruit was an 80 overall wide receiver, and then lots of 60s and a couple 50s down there. Wow, interesting. All right, so moving forward, we see we had a 2,000-yard rusher this season. We have 5-star prospect, and we're not going to go through all of these, but I'll skip forward. And guess who won the Heisman this year? Scarlett from Stanford. Not number 2, number 1. Who'd have thought it? We got Gaskins, Harris, Moss, and Tate, all of those known entities. But not known is OU going 6-6 this year. What the heck is that about? We've got to go get into this and see what the heck happened. They obviously aren't going to the college football playoff this year. All right, here we go. Just looking at the game preview. Herb Street's rocking with us even though we're 6-6, and Ohio State's number 16. We're an A- for overall, A+ offense, B defense. That's probably better than we deserve. But looking through the stats, how the heck does OU have the number 16 pass defense in the country? That just blows this thing out of the water. All right, let's go take a look at Ohio State's schedule real quick, and we see they lost to Wisconsin, Iowa, Purdue, and Michigan. Number 2, Purdue. Interesting. We'll have to look at that. We see OU lost to FAU, Florida Atlantic, the first game, and then they beat West Virginia, the number 24 team, by a lot. And they lose to UCLA in overtime, but then beat Army, lose to TCU, lose to Texas, win Kansas, lose to Texas Tech, beat Baylor, beat Iowa State, lose to Kansas State, beat Oklahoma State, and they're here in their bowl game. I don't understand this season at all. All right, now we've taken a look at OU. Let's go take a look at where our other 3 college football playoff competitors are. We're going to go to the top 25 polls here and see if they're in the top 25. Starting out, we see Michigan number 1, Miami number 2, Purdue number 3, Penn State number 4, Washington number 5, Utah number 6, Pittsburgh number 7, Alabama, the first college football playoff competitor there, at number 8, Stanford at 9, Auburn at 10, Notre Dame at 11, number 2 right there, and then we're looking for Clemson. Looks like they had an awful year like OU did. Okay, but since we see Notre Dame here, let's check them out. Let's see what happened. Let's go into their season, their record. Looks like Book had about the same numbers he did in real life, a little bit lower in the touchdown-interception ratio there, but nothing egregious. See, they lose to Michigan, they lose to Purdue, they lost to, I'm assuming that's Arizona State. I don't know what ASU is. I'll have to go look at that. And then they beat a couple really good teams in Navy, Pitt, and Stanford. Okay, doesn't make any sense here. Let's go look at Alabama to see what they did. So we see Tua's here, 27 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Nothing here looks super out of place. Damian Harris has almost 1,800 yards. That's pretty good. Going to the team schedule, they lost to Ole Miss and Mizzou in the SEC championship game. That's not the weirdest thing I've ever seen. That's actually a pretty decent schedule there. They beat Virginia Tech, they beat Texas A&M, and they beat some pretty good other teams in there. LSU only went 7-5, Mississippi State 8-4, Auburn is 9-3, and Mizzou is 10-3. So not the worst simulation I've ever seen for them, for Alabama. But we've got to go find Clemson. So first, obviously, it comes up on the Big 12 because of Oklahoma. Texas at 10-2, winning the Big 12 in their dreams, but that's fine. Nothing super egregious here, I don't think, except for the OU record. And going into the ACC, we see Miami, Pittsburgh, NC State, Clemson. There they are, number 4. So it looks like Trevor Lawrence did not finish the season. Actually, McClure came in and had 305 attempts. So what the heck happened to Trevor Lawrence? We don't know. But looking at their schedule, we see Georgia. Okay, at one point lost at the beginning of the season. That's not bad. But then we keep going down, and they lose to Florida State. They're awful this year. Maryland, they're awful. And we go down to South Carolina, okay. And then Miami. They played South Carolina and Miami super close. So it looks like they lost some super close games overall. Nothing was more than like 10 points. But I don't know. This just it freaks me out that this simulation ended up the way it did. Now let's go look at who's in the national championship. And we're just going to scroll to the bottom here. Purdue and Michigan. What a time to be alive. I'm sure Purdue fans and Michigan fans would love this. Herb Street rocking with Purdue at 12-1. Everything favors Michigan. Again, I don't know why he would rock with Purdue. But let's take a look at the schedule here. Michigan only lost to Penn State. That's not bad. They're number 4. And Purdue only lost to Nebraska, but they lost early in the season, which is key. When you lose does matter. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Appreciate you sticking around. Hope you have a good one. Peace.